I'm back.
Nobody ever loved me
like
Your love is
you
like got a real girl and she loves me a lot, and ain't no other man is gonna take my spot. And I'm so happy you're mine, 'cause I'ma love you a long time. Let me 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 love you a long time.
Hey everybody, so it's week 1 of NCAA Gymnastics. You have to forgive this. I got a really nice camera for Christmas, and I ordered a microphone for it, and it was supposed to be here like Tuesday or something, and it's now Thursday, and it's not here, and it's not going to be here until next week. So that is why you're getting this nifty laptop video. And I just got off of work, so as I'm filming this, so I'm just kind of throwing this together. So this is not great video quality. I don't even have any makeup on. Just deal though. You'll like it. So because this video is just kind of thrown together, I'm not going to go through and recap every single meet this week. I was actually on vacation, so I only watched a couple. Mizzou had their meet at Alabama this weekend, which I did watch in its entirety. Mizzou, who I praised last year because they had such great choreography, it was horrible. It was a horrible choreography. I was so mad because they were so great last year. So I don't know what the deal is, but it was like, I love Caitlin Trevino. She's on my fantasy team. She was on my fantasy team last year before she tore her Achilles. Hers was pretty good. She had some nice like drum beat going, but all of the rest of them, it was like this horrible dubstep music to this horrible choreography, and it's like, you're standing there trying to do your like full turn, and in the background it's wah 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 wah. Like that's horrible. Don't do that. I don't like it at all. I will say though, Alabama, I've never been the biggest Alabama fan, but they rocked it. As much as I'm rooting for the Sooners, I love OU. They're who I'm rooting for this year. It's gonna be hard to beat if they keep what they're doing and they peak well. It's going to be hard to beat Bama this year, especially because Nationals are in Alabama. So I'm telling you, though, I was just amazed. I also have to say I'm not usually a big fan of gimmicky floor music, but I kind of loved just everything Alabama did with their music on floor. Like, first of all, Kim Jacobs doing Sweet Home Alabama, like, yeah, like, that's so gimmicky, but it was just so cute and adorable, and the crowd went crazy, and I just, like, love it. And then I like Deandra Milliner's, like, she's kind of got, like, the whole Hunger Games going on, and, like, everybody did the whole, like, her whole team did the 3-finger salute, and I just was, like, I melted. I was like, that is, like, the cutest thing ever in the history of ever. And it didn't hurt that their tumbling was pretty good, too. There was one freshman from Bama who I don't follow a lot of JO gymnastics, so I guess I didn't realize that this girl was a thing. Katie Bailey, holy fuck, she's really, really good. Like, I just watched her and I was like, where did you come from? Like, why did I not know about you? You're fantastic. And so I'm a big Katie Bailey fan, so go Katie. Unfortunately, Kayla Williams, obviously, if you haven't heard, tore her Achilles, which I just thought, I was like tweeting people like, oh no, it's fine, she just tweaked her ankle. Like, no, partially tore her Achilles, out for the season. Wah wah. Which is horrible, but I mean, it happens, unfortunately, already. Cassandra Lopez, love her, fantastic on bars and beam for Utah, tore her Achilles. Totally skipping over to UCLA. I gotta say, like, Olivia Courtney's vault, like, it was good, but it's like, if you're moving a little bit, that's not a 10. Why is one of those judges saying, like, yay, 10? Like, 9.95? Yeah, maybe. But you shouldn't be scoring that a 10, so that shouldn't have had a 9.75. I totally disagree. They imploded on beam. Imploded. Just one after another, just kind of freaked out. But I guess they got it back together. Noosh did her... Danusha Francis did her new dismount in competition, which I am just all about. If you're going to do something that isn't, you know, like piked gainer dismount, I'm on board with that. And Florida also, they had kind of a rough time on vault. So it was not the best of meets, but I mean, we also know with those teams, they don't start out the season hitting everything perfectly. Like, they figure out what their lineup's going to be. Oklahoma, on the other hand, just fucking rocked it. Oh my God, 3 9.925s on beam. And they fucking deserved it. Like, it was not one of those bullshit things of like, oh, let's just throw it to you. I mean, like, no, they had really pretty good routines. And Oklahoma's not known for their vault at all. And they did a pretty good job. Something I noticed at that meet, like, why, like, you're picking your own beam music, like, that's fine. But, like, pick something that goes with your beam. Like, I don't want to see you doing an anodi, and in the background it's me and my boo coop riding. Like, no. You are a white girl. You go to Oklahoma. I don't like it. You gotta pick something that goes with what you're doing, you know? There's no reason why I should have to hear the lyrics of grind up on them, girl, like in the middle of your beam routine. So let's talk about new freshmen for a minute, because we've got a lot. I have to say, Mackenzie Wofford totally met expectations. I really feel like she's going to flourish in college, because it's not like, oh my God, like your chance at the Olympics depends on you at this one exact moment. Like, I think she's really going to flourish. Speaking of freshmen who did pretty well, Amanda Jetter, wow. She got a 9.925 on her bar routine. And I have to say, like, it was probably the best bar routine I've ever seen her do. I mean, now granted, yes, it's like college difficulty versus elite difficulty. Of course, it's going to be cleaner. But she looked so excited to be there. Like, looked like she had eaten a sandwich in the past 3 weeks. Like, I thought it was pretty good. Asia Monet Sims. I loved her in elite, like, a lot. She had her, own little move that was fancy. And she exhibitioned for Bama on bars, and it was rough. I don't know if she's coming back from injury, what she's doing, but her form, it was just like, I would have never guessed that she had been an elite. So hopefully she'll be able to get that together, because I do adore her. I do have to say, with as much shit as I talk about LSU on Twitter and all that, like, they were really good. I mean, can they sustain the level that they were at and, like, rise with everybody else? Probably not, but I'm pretty sure they're, like, second right now. I was really impressed. I feel like Lamencia Hall, like, I like her. But it's like the appeal of the floor for me has worn off. Like, it was like, oh, wow, something new and different. But I would like to see something new and different from her, because we've been looking at this already. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We've got a couple of gymnasts who are just completely missing in action, and I'm hoping to know if anybody knows what's up, because I certainly don't. I've done some research, and I still don't. Randy Wyrick, anybody know where she is, of LSU, and Alex Archer of Stanford. She might just not have competed yet, because I guess she wasn't in, like, every meet. But if anybody knows what's going on with them, leave it in the comments below, tweet me, whatever. So that's all I've got for this week. I hope that you guys can tune in, watch some of these meets. I'm going to be getting some of these packages, so I'll be able to live tweet like I did last year for a lot of the meets that you can't watch without paying money. So I'll do that, and so if you don't follow me on Twitter, I would love if you would. It's at Get a Grip Gymblog. Because I had a blog at one point that I haven't updated in a year. That's something. Anyway, so I will see you next week with a better camera and a better microphone.